all sanded down before painting and everything. It's so nice out today. Another beautiful day, and getting along with the sanding or the scraping of the paint. So much to scrape off of this old girl. And like I was asking the landlord, not really much has been ever done to the porch at all. And they never use primer or anything on the back wall there or up on the ceiling, as you can tell. So I'm taking her all, scraping her all down and do a main primer coat and then painting her down to where it should be. So that way it'll look nice again. So, but I hope everybody's having a wonderful day and a great afternoon. So I figure I would just jump on, say how do to everybody. I'm taking a break for a little bit from scraping, making a mess, but like you always got to make a mess before you make everything look nice. Paint everywhere, but that'll clean up. But yeah, just chilling out, relaxing. What are you doing, kitty? So I hope everybody's having a great time out there. I imagine everybody's probably doing a lot of yard work as well. Being it is nice out, it's a perfect day for cleaning everything outside. We're doing lawn mowing or raking, or as in my case, scraping the porch off, making it look presentable again. Because while the landlord was here, I was asking myself, when was the last time it was ever taken care of? And he said, it's been a long time since it's been ever taken care of. So I figured do it right the first time, and then it'll last a lot longer. Especially since I have, I think I got a gallon and a half of paint left. Pappy, how we doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's beautiful outside. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm taking a break from scraping. Trying to get the porch all back up to par again. Gotten over here scraped off around the bend there. I've got that all scraped. I just got to do the inside. I'm doing the outside section first, and then come in and I'll scrape all this on the inside before primer coating it, painting it. So that way it'll look like a porch again. And all this too. I'm taking all this all off, and all the paint up here, especially up here, since it's, you can tell I never primer coated it before painting it, and all the moisture out here and everything, it's basically just peeling right off. I mean, in big chunks on the wall itself, you can just peels right off. But I just wanted to make it look nice so it doesn't get destroyed or anything. Lash, go, buddy. How are you doing, bud? I haven't seen one of your videos in a while. I got to jump on, and it's been, since I felt better, I've been outside doing more work than anything else. Pastor Jim, thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, I'm just having a drink of water, just relaxing for a bit before I go back to scraping away on at least the railings and everything. I wanted to hit that first because every single individual railing scraping, it's always fun because the back wall is my CRS. I suffer from it every once in a while, but it's doing good. But at least I got the railing all sanded down before painting that. That was cut with a chainsaw yesterday. So that had a lot of rough cuts. So I got that all sanded down, so that way it'll be a lot smoother. Rounded off the top railing edge, so that way it'll look like that again. So that works good. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. But yeah. Your chair is blooming so nice. See, Doug-itis kicking in already. Chair. The trees are we're still dormant because we had such bad cold spells here and there. But they're, these two trees are just starting full action first thing this morning. But usually each year, like here, I don't know if you can see it or not. We have a couple critters. Where's their home? Where'd it go? Somebody bury his hole? Well, we have they're chipmunks, and they have, I don't see where his home is unless he moved it. It was right over here in these areas. There was Dakota. How are we doing, buddy? They might have put it over next to that tree, but that first crotch of that tree right here, right at my finger is, there's a hole on the top part of that right here, and there's birds that will go in and out of there every year. And I know they're here, but they must be out and about. But yeah, it's really nice out today. So every time I get a chance to, I make sure to come out and do as much work out here in the yard or on the porch. But yeah, a lot of work to still go on her, but she'll look nice once it's all done. But I mean, most of the railing, as you can see, I mean, over where I haven't painted or scraped yet, on how it's been like this for I don't know how long, and I'm surprised that nobody's really taking care of her. So I figure, now is the perfect time to get her to look nice again and just scrape everything off. And I guess at one time, this part of the porch had rotted, and they cut section out, put another part in the bottom here. I was like, ooh, that's kind of sketchy, but other than that, it looks all right. But yeah, I'm just trying to get as much done today. I want to try to get it all scraped down here, and then at least get all these rungs all painted and everything before hitting that back wall. But I just want to get this first section done. Mailman! But yeah, just doing normal stuff. Well, I guess quick. Oh, Jesus, now I'm tripping over stuff.
Can't update you on your computer.
Had an update? Oh, yeah, I gotta. Being it's a new computer, it's always got updates. But no, just chilling out for the day. So what's everybody doing today? Anybody working out anything? His eye is like, they got something into it or what? A little sore. But no, just relaxing, trying to get as much done. And because I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow. At least if it does rain, I'll have the outer section all completed and done. And then that way I can work on this wall here. If it rains, at least that way I'll be inside this area and be dry. And I can get this all taken care of. But as long as that whole front part of the porch is all completed, that way it'll dry, and it'll look a hell of a lot nicer, because it just needs it. Junk mail. Bunch of junk mail, as always. But no, just going to be doing more scraping and trying to get as much completed before if it does. I don't know if it might rain tomorrow. I'm not sure. They're calling for a 50-50 chance of it tomorrow, but they said possibly 80 degrees today, so we'll see on how that'll be. How's everything your way there, Pappy? Great weather your way, or you have any overcast or anything? How's Mrs. Pappy doing? Tell her we all said hello. And yeah, they've been trying to get all the equipment up here for doing corn. I guess they're going to be doing corn out back here. They got most of it around the bend on the back part of the field. They have two more equipment on the other side down below in the bottom section by the barn. But I guess they're going to start pushing it as soon as they can. They've been trying to work on, I guess, one of the corn planters. I seen one of his sons yesterday at Clinton Tractor when I went with my brother yesterday. So it was like, thank you, Pappy. So I know they had to put bearings in one of the corn planters that I guess two bearings went. So they had to go down and get a couple of new bearings put into that. So that's always fun. But, you know, it's usually one thing after another when you're farming. So you always have to have equipment you work on. And, but yeah, I figured later on tonight I'll probably go live. I've been going live at night. Been relaxing or doing something else. Momo, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in, Mo. I jumped off too soon when I was watching Roger's live feed this morning. I just seen you jumped on, and as I was clicking off, I went, oh, crap, I missed her. I'm working on scraping and scraping and scraping, painting and painting. I'll do more scraping than anything else. This eye is sore. I don't know if I got a piece of paint to it earlier or what, but man, it's a little sore. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, there's Kelly.
Hi.
I'm doing all the scraping over here, trying to get all the porch done all the way around. I won't really touch her area until she's home, because that way I'm not, moving stuff she doesn't want me to move, because it does need to be all scraped up top, and those railings do. But at least I get all this done. If it does try to rain tomorrow, at least that way I can do all this on the inside, so that'll be out of the weather. But just trying to get it so it looks a lot better. I mean, I still got some scraping to do, but as you can tell, I mean, I haven't even touched this yet. And how long it's been since anybody's ever done anything with this railing. It needed it poorly, but it's getting there. It's slowly. See how big the bees are? There goes one of the bumblebees. Is he coming back? No, he's just taking a he's going to hover around me. But yeah, I'm getting there slowly but surely. What do you want, bee? Coming back, are you? Or are you going to take off? But yeah, I just got about from this section here. I got to scrape all this down. The top is pretty good, but you could see they put, like, whoever put all these damn staples in. What they did was, I guess one time with landlord Dogitis, landlord said that wintertime they plastic, and I got all this plastic up here I got to take off because there's plastic up there in the damn corner, and attempted at taking that off. Nope, it's not even hooked up or anything, but it's just here from whoever lived here before, because it's cut off down here at the bottom, so it's like it doesn't need to be there. But yeah, I mean, I got to scrape this whole side here up there, but there's so many damn staples. I mean, why the hell? Doggone this time, I've got my coffee cup ready. Yes, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I'll get it taken care of. And the best thing I ever got a while ago, which it's been down in the basement. This has been the best damn thing I've gotten for mix and paint. Locks on, the tops really well, and it actually has the its own spill, pour everything. You can mix pretty much anything you want to. I mean, has its own mixer to it, so I love this thing. Used it when I worked on Kurt's house. Done a lot of paint cans with that thing. It works awesome too. It's easy to take all apart, dishwasher safe. Well, I haven't used it in a dishwasher in a while, but yeah, it's what is this? Barn paint that the landlord got. Barn and fence paint. It was the stuff I was using on the barn milk house down below, making that look nice. So it didn't, I mean, it was really rough. The old milk house barn down there. So yeah, getting it so that way this will look really nice. And do have the primer. So the primer will go on first, then use the barn and fence paint, and then she'll look nice again. That bumblebee just keeps wanting to come back and just, oh yeah. He just wants to come over here and see what the hell I'm doing. Come on, coming any closer there? No? Yeah, I know it. I'm definitely not like I used to be. That's for damn sure. All with the back and everything. I just take my time, take a break here and there. I'm glad it's beautiful there, Pappy. That's a good thing. I'm glad it's turning out nice down there. I still like that cherry tree you had in the front there. Birds are up on top of the roof. Yeah, we all have different kinds of birds over here. Out back where the bird feeder is. Gosh, we have cardinals, there's bluebirds, tons of robins, there's finches. Over at the silo, there's tons of pigeons. There's, gosh, God only knows what kind of birds, but there's like 10 times more birds than anything else. Those little black finches, though, those are, I think, what's in the tree. That tree there, that's the one that has, I think, right in that crotch of that section right there. That's where, oh, that bee just buzzed me. But that's where I think those little finches are. But yeah, tons of beautiful birds that are always around here. And that bumblebee is still floating around. Get away. He's got nothing better to do. Look at this. I think he just wants to be around the camera. But he was over here a second ago. Unless he's back behind me. Yeah, someplace. But yeah, as you can see, I used to love the paint. Yeah, I do. I love painting houses and stuff. You can see it's beautiful out. Oh, there you are, Bumblebee. How you doing? Nice to see you. What are you so important about coming near me? What, you want to be on video? There you are. You're on video. You feel better? I'll go away. A bumblebee wants to steal your camera. Pretty much. If he gets any bigger, he might have to. Car going by. But yeah. I guess at one time the landlord was telling me that that tree that's in the middle of the cemetery over there, it's dead. I don't know if I can zoom in any, but I'll try to. That one big tree right there is dead. And I guess the town or whatever at one time wanted to know if the landlord would take that out of there, but he said no, because he did not want to be, if any of it hit any of the stones or whatever, he didn't want to be responsible for that. But you know, it's a shame. That whole entire cemetery is just going to hell. But it's a nice cemetery, but it's too overgrown, and nobody's done anything with it. And I don't know if it's a family owned cemetery, if there's any family that's ever left, but you know, it's a shame that it just sits there and, you know, it just goes to hell. I mean, I sure as I wouldn't want to be buried and have the cemetery turn out to look like that. That's for damn sure. I wouldn't want to go through that. That's just ridiculous. But hot bumblebee, you just want to be on camera, don't you? He just follows me wherever I go. Must be I got a pet. Yeah, it's, you know, Dennis said years and years ago there were some of the relatives that would stop. But that was quite a while ago. So now it just goes to hell, and it's just a shame to see it look like that. I mean, That's the only problem. Yeah, the big tree could destroy a lot of old stones that are over there, but I think to go in there to clean out a lot of the smaller trees, do a lot of weed eating around there, just something to make it look presentable again. Because, those old cemeteries like that need some care because, it would be nice to actually be able to show appreciation to the dead because you never know. There might be people in there that a lot of them could have worked their ass off all their life. And then to have it just turn out to be a place of, just depression because it's just blah. It just looks like hell. But yeah, I got a minute. What the hell? I might take you guys on a walk. I'll show you what it looks like in the daytime. That way I could find out some of the names that are down there because, as the landlord said, if you find a lot of names that are the same down there, that is the name of the cemetery, I guess, because it was a family cemetery at one time. So to find a lot of the stones that are the same down here that have the same name, last name, that'd be really cool to find out what the name of the cemetery is, because it'd be nice to see something done to the place. If there was, I don't even know if the town has grants that fixes anything. Semi-gloss oil-based paint, yeah. Semi-gloss exterior paints always work wonders for, it has that nice. What was that? Chipmunk? It makes it, a lot shinier. It looks nice on the outside. But here, I'll show you what the side of the stonework looks like. I mean, it looks rough. I mean, look at that. Just falling down, overrun with tons of brush and everything. And but yeah, we'll see what we can find down here for names. Because, the one section that I was in that one night was only a small section because this cemetery was a lot bigger. But when I went into it at night, it was overgrown. So to find the areas that were really good, that was the one question that was too bad. Yeah, it'd be nice to ride today. But yeah, see it's a shame that everything is just, all grown over. But be nice to actually have an opening again to it instead of having such a high bank. But yeah, see, that's the one thing that they're worried about is that tree. But as you can see how overgrown it is, and there's still so many stones that are just, see, there's so many stones that were over here that I didn't know about, and they're all inside here. It's such a shame. And there's a stone down there. Yeah, the snow did make it look nicer, but trying to look at the names, but in respect, I make sure to keep this up so that way it's not showing names. But the stones are so old. From what Dennis was saying, 1800s, early 1800s, he was saying for the cemetery. But there's like stones that have no names, and I don't know if somebody's ever not. But I'm guessing that one got knocked over, and it's a shame that somebody has come over and just pushed over stones. 1867 is on this one here, and I'm keeping the name away and everything, but 1869 is from the one stone on this one that has been knocked over. 1869, but Lewis is one of the names, but I don't know. There's 1863. There's a lot of names. 1848, 1916. But I mean, stones are just, it's a shame to see how badly everything has been overgrown here. But that is the only newest stone that looks new. But yeah, early 1800s or even the 1700s, I think. But I mean, if there was just a way of making everything look nice in here, it'd be good. Yeah, just they're so old, just falling down and even just leaning together. But Phoebes, I'm seeing a lot of Phoebes, so it's either Phoebes or Lewis cemetery. From what I've seen from or Knox, Phoebes, Knox, or Lewis is what I'm seeing from names on the cemetery. But yeah, it's just a shame. I mean, stones that are, I don't know if they're missing, and people just put up just rocks, but it's just so overgrown. I mean, people have knocked stones over, it's just a shame to see it look like this. Something living in the tree over there. A few hours in there, yeah. Because it's so big that, I mean, nobody would want to have their headstone looking like that. I mean, it's let's see, 1823, and there's 1818 on one stone, but it's just a shame to see it. All the stones are flat in the ground, they're falling over. But and one time she was a beautiful cemetery. She was really, and that's where I was that one night, was through this area here. But it's just shame how it looks, But yeah, I think getting weed eater and trimmers, I think it would look at least a lot better in there. Take a trimmer through there, and I mean, the stones, there's no way of fixing them. That's the only thing unless I had a heck of a lot of help to get the stones back the way they should be on those. I mean, that would look a hell of a lot nicer having those stones put back the way they should. But it's a shame. And you get people that are probably kids that are drunk or something, or just being smart asses and just going around and doing stupid crap like that. But yeah, I mean, one day it would be nice to see that old cemetery looking better again. Yeah. But how's everybody's day doing? Log 187, how we doing? Thank you very much for coming in. So what are you guys up to today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day out. Here it's beautiful. I think it's like 70, 73, 74 out, or even hotter. I know it's supposed to be They were saying up to 80 degrees today, but nothing yet up that hot, but slowly it'll get there. The corn, well, I got that up there, but yeah, not too bad of a day. Hope you're having a good day there, Logs 187. Yeah, I should be on later on tonight too, Mo. I'm gonna go live with the computer. Figured doing the daytime, not too bad out. Maria, how was your day going? Thank you very much for coming in. How are you and the kids and the family doing? Just missed it. I was just coming back from the cemetery. I'll come back up, get another drink of water. Alrighty. Yeah, it's a shame how bad those stones look, though. I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't want to have, anything like that. There was a couple stones down there. I don't know if you're watching it or not, but there's some nice stones that were down there, honey. And they knocked them over. What? Yeah. It's a shame. There? Heath, how's it going, buddy? I hope you're having a good day. I'm winded. Never good to be a smoker and then come back from walking. I was just down at the cemetery there, Heath. During the daytime, I saw a lot more down there in the cemetery. It was a shame. There were stones that people knocked over down there. Stones you couldn't even see. So yeah, I'd like to get a hold of some trimmers, but I'd like to find out who I'd have to get a hold of first to go down there and actually do something about it, because yeah, I'm going to see about trying to see if it's part of Deansboro or Oriskany Falls and find out from them about going in there and doing some cleaning on there, because it's just, for respect to the dead, come on, just there's babies in there too. Yeah, there's babies, everything, and just to let it go to hell is just, it's wrong. In my eyes, to let a cemetery like that go that bad, that's wrong. And then to desecrate it by destroying stones is, yeah, it is, Heath. It's rough to go down there and see that. And I mean, I went down there. I did see ones from 1818. So, like Dennis was saying, he was thinking, 1800s or late 1700s that cemetery has been there. So it does have a lot of history in there. There's a lot to do in that cemetery. So it's, exactly, Mo. Those who came before us, because, they're the ones who made a path for us for the future. And I believe that they should be respected no matter what. All right, Maria, we love you guys. Take it easy and be safe today.
Get it out. Spit it out.
I know it. My mouth was like, I sure you want to red potato.
Yep, you're back to yourself.
Yes, I'm back to myself. Feeling better. It's got to be like, I don't know, what's the temperature say? 77 down in Oriskany Falls. So up here in the hill, it's probably a little bit warmer. Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that about asking the town hall, because I know they asked the landlord at one time about taking that big humongous tree out of there, but he didn't want to do it due to the fact of respect of not destroying any of the stones down there. But I think what needs to be done with that tree is I think that the town, it will really have to do with cranes and everything, so that way they can actually pull them over to remove sections of that tree, because how big it is. It's such a large tree, and you don't want to destroy anything with the cemetery. It's just a shame. I mean, it's overgrown. Keith says hello.
I know I'm on.
Oh, you're on? Well, say hi.
I did.
I'm right here. Look.
Hi, Heath.
She's like, I did. I'm like, well, say hi on here. I'm not having a 10 pounds, son bitch. Yeah, I did. I shaved. See, I got hotter than hell yesterday, so I decided to shave. Now I need some turtle wax. If I just, shave the head totally, then I could have used some turtle wax. And it buffer out, and it'll be all right. Pay is not, it has nothing to do with the pay. I'd rather just see something like that be a lot more, even the way of trying to fix some of those stones. I know it. I'm really getting to look good. Now I got like an albino head. I mean, I got an albino ass. I haven't really been out in the sun much. Now I got an albino head. Spray tan. But yeah, I'm, just to get it. What are you watching? Star Wars. All of a sudden I heard ding ding. I was like, oh, Star Wars. Oh, just to get it to look nice for him. I know that the town's always really busy this time of the year trying to fix roads and everything else. And that's probably why I haven't really seen anything up here. Show beautiful Kelly again. Yeah, she's over there playing on her phone. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he getting the porch cleaned off. I was trying to get that all scraped off. I want to try getting this all done. I mean, I only got like from here over to do for scraping wise, and then I'll get that painted. Because if it does rain tomorrow, like they're calling for here and there, at least that way I can get all this taken care of, and then I can do this back wall. If it does rain, at least I'll be out of the rain and everything. Yeah, because I was asking landlord, I said, when was the last time it was ever taken care of? He goes, it's been a long time since the porch was ever taken care of. So figure, well, we had the new railing put up. I got that all sanded down today. I figured, well, I'll just scrape the, yeah, that's why I've been taking breaks here and there. The sanding on that railing is what took so long. It was rough, cut it up bad from the chainsaw, and he was telling me today, he goes, yeah, that blade or that chain on that chainsaw is pretty crappy. He goes, oh, you gotta rev the hell out of it to get it to cut nicely. And I'm like, well, no wonder it cut like crap yesterday. But so I had to do a lot of sanding to get at least to make it look all right. But yeah, it just takes some time. It'll come out good. So so how was your day there, Heath? What were you up to today? I was talking to Paul earlier. There was a video I was watching. I don't know if you ever heard of that one train out your way. Well, I mean, there's a lot of museums that are out there. It's the Hurricane. Doing the porch in white still. It's barn and fence paint that the landlord picked up for doing the porch wood. It's a semi-gloss, so it's just there's $1.5 gallons, so that'll definitely cover what I need to until he gets the rest of it. But there was a video I was watching. Yeah, pink. I know it. Yeah, landlord would be like, "What happened?" I'd be like, "I don't know. The paint turned out pink for some reason. I don't know. It happened out of the blue." But there was a train. I don't know if you've ever seen the video or not for the Hurricane. I think it was called the Hurricane or the Tornado. The one train, they were getting it up to 100 miles an hour. It was a steam locomotive. They had rebuilt it and they did the speed run at night with it. It was actually a pretty cool steam engine. I do like some of the trains that are out that way. But it was really cool. And I'm not sure which museum. I was asking Paul about it. But he said there's a lot of museums out that way, train museums. But it was a really cool train. I thought I actually liked that one. Yeah, definitely. If you ever get a chance, look up on YouTube. I believe it's the Tornado or the Hurricane. But it was a really cool train. I mean, there's a couple of them that I've actually looked at that were online there from one of the museums that are out that way. But steam, I always like steam locomotives, or even the miniature ones that they make, which are really cool. But yeah, Flying Scotsman. I did see that one. Green and black, I believe that the Flying Scotsman was, or that was the red and no, that wasn't the red one. What the heck was the red one I seen? The red one had like yellow stripage or gold striping onto it. In the New York Museum. I gotta remember which one that was that I did see. But I believe I know I've seen the Flying Dutchman, the Tornado or the Hurricane. There's another one too, the Matador, the Marauder. That was another one that they a long time ago they did a speed test with. I guess at 110 it come out to. Mallard or something like that. I can't remember. I'd have to look at it again, but there's a lot of good steam engines. I mean, there was one that I'm trying to remember what state it was out this way. I think they had her doing like 75, 80. Yeah, the Mallard. See, where the Mallard is the same place where that Hurricane or the Tornado is. Because they were talking about the Mallard and everything, and it's in that same museum where the Hurricane is. But it was actually pretty cool on how they actually showed the rebuilding of it, and they said on how much it cost to rebuild the Hurricane. I keep saying Hurricane. I think it's the Hurricane or a Tornado. But it might be the Tornado. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Tornado. If it's not, I do apologize. But yeah, they built the whole entire upper half of it, but they went through a lot of stuff with everything else. But the boiler itself was all redone. That was a lot. They said on how much it was, but it was in the million range. Make your mind up. For fuck's sake. Okay, it's called a Tornado. Is that good? Damn it. I don't remember. I have to remember it again. I suffer from CRS. I was watching it earlier this morning. But yeah, it was a really cool train. That one I know was green and black. But I believe it was the Tornado. Because last night I was looking up tornadoes, F4, F3, stuff like that. And I saw the Tornado deal, but when I clicked onto it, it was actually the called the Whirlwind. You know, it got me thinking now. Like gut rot or something all of a sudden. I think it's just the heat. Because I know that I gotta look this up again. My computer went off because it was doing an update. Restarted itself. All right. Let me bring up YouTube. That way I know what it was that I was on. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Tornado. Yep. The Tornado steam engine is what it is. 100-mile-an-hour steam engine documentary. It was done in 2017. That's what it says on here. So yeah, that's what she's called, the Tornado. Nice looking train though. British Railways they had her on. That's what it says on the one thing, but how was your day there? Kelly is lonely now. I know she's outside. But yeah, ooh. She's a good sized steam engine though. I mean, there's a lot of humongous steam engines that they have in some of the museums that I've seen out your way, and it's like, well, the Mallard is blue and black, I think. blue and black. I know the Mallard is but I can't remember what color. Well, a lot of the ones we have here are always black. The older steam engines were just pure black. But man, trying to drink as much water as possible. Being it's getting hotter out there. It says 77, but that humidity out there is killer today. Oh. I drink more water than anything else. That's always a good thing. But yeah, I should be on later on tonight. Yeah, he thought to show you. Best in the world. Yeah, a lot of your steam engines that were over there compared to ours are amazing. I do love a lot of your steam engines that you have over that way. So I do love a lot of ways that the boilers were made compared to ours. Both sides are really good, but the British ones I've seen are amazing. They're really nice. Yeah, here's the cars too. No, I used to have a train set, but I don't anymore. Just more like Hot Wheels now. Yeah, see, I've gotten the collection going pretty good now. Everything that from DDP and Drone Life, I've got everything up on the wall now, right there. I still like those to believe that they actually had both of those there. The blue metallic one is badass, but I always like that. I've always seen just the gold metallic one that was from Gas Monkey Garage. But both of them are sweet. So now I got that whole section by the wall. So it'll always, yeah. See, now she's not lonely. I'm back outside. Even though she's over there playing on her phone.
Watching videos.
Keith was like, oh, Kelly's lonely now. How was your day over that way, Mo? Is it hot down there?
Heath. Hi.
The cat's over there. He's stretching before he goes back when he's down. Yep.
Junior's trying to sleep in.
Yep. He's out like a light. But so yeah. He said, blow me a kiss. There you go. There's your kiss of the day. 95 and still windy. Just a slight breeze out here. Not bad at all. Couldn't ask for a better day. It's so nice out. LOL, Heath. Heath got his kiss for the day. He didn't get Kim's undies, though. He was trying to earlier.
I want to know what he's trying to do with Kim's undies.
Humidity. Yeah, the humidity. It's a little bit humid out here today. But being up on top of this hill and no cover around too much, but the breeze helps majorly. And that's the plus part. Just a little humid, not bad. You're on a porch. You're not out and about. So she smiles. Yee. That's the only one that I basically have. Right now, just been I'm getting that part for it, so that'll work good. But just been tinker with everything else for the time being. Yeah, just doing outside stuff as much as possible. Flying Trucker, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Everybody is doing good, Yeah, I'm just still scraping away on the porch, but I was taking a break for just a little bit here. I know it. One day. Not sure when. That way, if one goes and I have to need to fix it or whatever, at least I have a backup one. But yeah, I just been still collecting the Hot Wheels and still waiting for the part. I've been checking my email because they have that stupid inspection. Being I sent the other fuel pump back, and then they do this stupid 5-day inspection on. I haven't even touched the damn thing. It's like, but they have to inspect it to make sure I didn't do anything to it. It's like, it's I know what one it is. I didn't touch it, so it's like, oh, you gotta love it. Super. We love you out there, Heath. You take it easy, butter. Butter. You take it easy, butter. You better be butter. I got a bar.
Buttercup.
Buttercup. Yeah, I'm trying to call him Buttercup. Isn't it Buttercup? We love you, buddy, but you have a good night. You take it easy and just be safe there, Heath. Take care. Yeah. So, the main thing I'm just doing is tinkering with just, trying to get everything scraped down. Not a bad day to do it. At least now the sun's starting to go to the back side of the house, so that's always a plus. The sun was beating directly on here, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, I figure I will probably go back to doing some more scraping. That way I can get some painting. But love all you guys. Thank you very much for stopping in and just hanging out while I'm taking a break. And I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be filming me making that Japanese Zero model plane. Oh, I gotta see that. Yeah, I was playing World of Planes last night. I was using the Yak one and a couple other ones. I got a whole bunch on there, but love everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. And just enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and I will catch you guys later on tonight. Take care.